Imagine that you have a data center with 500 switches, and your team has just informed you that the issue you hit on one of those switches the other day has been root cause to a bug. And now all your remaining 499 switches are also impacted by the bug. You have a choice to make. You can either choose to ignore that bug and risk sitting on a time bomb, or do the right thing and plan to upgrade your all 499 switches by going to the business and asking for a number of change windows. We have all been there, and it is painful. And it's during times like these that we have envied our friends on the infrastructure side who are running Kubernetes, who can fix these issues by simply spinning up a new container without any impact to the business. Well, if you are running SONiC, you need envy no one. Because SONiC has a containerized architecture, it gives you this capability to fix a bug or a security vulnerability by just upgrading a single container without any impact to the remaining services running on the switch. This is my second video in the hitless software upgrade series. And in this video, we will focus on hitless container upgrade. Let's make a start. In Enterprise SONiC, there are three distinct capabilities for hitless upgrade, catering for different use cases. Container upgrade is typically used to patch one particular feature, for example, DHCP relay, by upgrading that particular container. And when you carry out this task, when you carry out this upgrade, there is no impact to the other services running on the platform. But what if you needed to upgrade your whole operating system to get new features or a number of fixes in various components of SONiC? Can container upgrade help you there? Answer is no. In that case, you need warm reboot. So warm reboot is SONiC's implementation of ISSU, in-service software upgrade. You can upgrade whole operating system with no impact to data plane. But warm reboot is used like ISSU on many other vendors. It is used to upgrade software within one major release, from one minor release to another minor release. For example, 3.1.1 to 3.1.2. But what if you wanted to upgrade between two major releases, say from 3.1 to 4.1 release in SONiC? Can you do that using warm reboot? Answer is no. In that case, you will need to use maintenance mode. So maintenance mode is a capability where you can isolate a switch from the network in a graceful manner, which means that there is no user impact while the switch is being isolated. And obviously, once a switch has been isolated, now you can carry out any maintenance activity, whether it is a software upgrade between major releases or the whole hardware swap. As I said earlier, SONiC has a containerized architecture. Each main component or set of similar features are run in a separate container. And there are in fact 20 Docker containers in the latest release of SONiC. Most of these can be upgraded using the procedure I'm going to describe in this video, but there are some exceptions. So for example, database containers or syncd containers cannot be upgraded using this method. Obviously, then you will use warm reboot. So how do you upgrade a container? Process is fairly simple. There is just one single CLI, SONiC installer, upgrade Docker. And then you mention the container name, Docker name. So in my example, I will be upgrading DHCP relay container, and that is what I will mention. And then we'll provide the URL where the new image for this Docker container is available. This is my lab topology. So I will be upgrading DHCP relay container on this leaf 3. And to validate that this is going to be a total hitless upgrade, I will be sending some continuous traffic from leaf 1 to this endpoint 3. And our success criteria would be that no traffic is lost while this container upgrade takes place. Let's do it. Okay, so this is my lab. At the moment, I am on leaf 3. If I want to see what different Docker containers are running within my operating system, within this enterprise SONiC version, I will run this command docker ps, which I call the processes. And these are the 20 containers I was talking about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade this DHCP relay container. So if I do docker images, you will be able to see the tags associated to each image as well. And you can see that currently the DHCP relay Docker, its tag is 3.1.2a. So in my example, what I'm assuming is that there is a bug in this particular version, 3.1.2a, and say the fix is available in 3.1.3, and that has been made available to me. So rather than upgrading the full operating system from 3.1.2 to 3.1.3, I will only upgrade one particular container. It's very lightweight. It will happen. It will be done very quickly. Now, before I do that, let me initiate some traffic. So I wanted to ping from this leaf 1 to this host, which is connected to leaf 3, 50.50.50.3. Show R will tell us that 50.50.50.3 is attached to my Ethernet 0 on VLAN 50 here. Okay, so now I will initiate the traffic from this leaf 1. So this is my leaf 1, and I will do ping 50.50.50.3, and I will choose interval as 200 millisecond. So I'm doing fast pings from this leaf 1 to going through leaf 3 into this endpoint 3. Now, another thing that we can do is we can look at the hash of this particular container. So docker inspect in the container, and I want to look at this particular hash. So you can see this is the SHA-256 hash of this particular container. What I'm expecting is that once we have upgraded it, we can again run this command, and the hash value that we will see would be different. And we can then put it here and then compare the two. That will be another validation that the container has been upgraded. Obviously, the tag will be different, but this will be our like second validation. Okay, so let's do the upgrade. My pings are running, and I will run the SONiC installer command. So SONiC installer, upgrade Docker, and the Docker name, which is DHCP relay, and the URL for it. Okay, there we go. Yes, we want to upgrade. It will download the image. It's quite light image, as you can see. It will happen very quickly. And now it will kill the existing container. Things ongoing, and spin up this new container using the image it just downloaded. There we go. It killed the DHCP relay container, and it started the new container, systemctl restart. There we go. It's been upgraded. And any issue with the pings? No. If I stop it, you can see 0% packet loss. So we were able to upgrade this container, DHCP relay container, without any impact to the data traffic, the data plane of leaf 3. Now let's validate that it has been upgraded. So Docker images, and now you can see that we have 313 tag for this Docker container. The previous one is still there, right? 312 is still there, but that is not the one which is being used. Look at this latest one. It is using this 313 container. We can also validate it using the Docker inspect command. Now let's have a look at the hash of this image. And if I copy and paste here, we should be able to compare the two, and you can see that they are different. So that is another validation that our upgrade has taken place, and now the Docker container which is running is different from the previous one, and all of that happened without any impact to the user traffic. So this is container upgrade using Enterprise SONiC.